Libras, and a very warm welcome to your April 2018 forecast. So the month starts out for the first couple of weeks with Mercury still retrograde. So while Mercury is still retrograde, this is a wonderful time to reassess, to reevaluate, to revitalize, to relax, to release, to surrender, all those kinds of things. It's a letting go process very much during a Mercury retrograde, and a very good time for completing things, for tying up loose ends, things that have been hanging out. Or maybe you've lost something. You can well find it during the retrograde. And for you, this Mercury retrograde, lovely Libras, a lot of activity in the relationship house for you this month. You'll be pleased to hear. And opportunity here with the Mercury retro for the first couple of weeks for re-evaluating relationships, for maybe looking at a relationship from a different angle, seeing it differently, for looking at the way you communicate in relationships. Are you being honest? Are you skirting around things a little bit just to be nice and to keep the peace, lovely Libras? Just things to become aware of during the Mercury retrograde, so that when it goes direct on the 16th of the month, then you might be ready to take some really good actions as far as your relationships are concerned. And also you may notice, especially if you've done a deal of reflection, a big improvement in your relationships. And there's a big possibility of meeting somebody new, or having somebody who you already know come back into your life. They might not have seen somebody for a while, and oh, they suddenly appear or get in touch or text or email you. On the 15th of the month, we've got a lovely new moon in the relationship house. New beginnings, a breath of fresh air for you. It can bring a new relationship. It can revitalize an existing relationship. But it's time really for a clean sweep. Yes, anything that's been bothering you, anything that's not okay, really time to just release it, let it go, and do your best to resolve the emotions that are going on inside of you, and don't look outside of yourself and blame somebody else or feel as though you're a victim to a situation. Really take responsibility, because this is a really good way to empower you to have really good, healthy relationships. On the 20th of the month, we've got the Sun joining Venus in this 8th house. Well, that's a lovely combination there. This can bring a donation from somebody, sponsoring you, supporting you in some way financially. It could be some very good news about a partner's income or their career or job in some way. And you may also be getting more intimate with somebody, going to a deeper level. Really finding that you can trust somebody and go to more of a depths and open up your heart a little bit more, and really enjoy that feeling of being a little more vulnerable, but at the same time feeling more nourished on a deeper level. Exciting. On the 25th of the month, your ruler Venus going into the 9th house. This is fabulous for planning a trip, going on a trip, going somewhere that you'd love to go. It's great for meeting somebody from overseas. It's very good for doing international business or deals, or negotiating a deal with something that's got an international flavour to it. It's wonderful for studying, learning something, especially something you enjoy with Venus there. It's also a great time for pursuing your spiritual interests, bringing more meaning into your life. And very good for publishing and releasing information out there that you want to share, that you feel passionate about. And finally, on the 29th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in the 12th house for you Libras. Now, unusually, just a month ago, at the beginning of last month, we had a full moon in that 12th as well. It's not usual to have a full moon twice activated in such a short time. So in the 12th house, it's shining a light, Libras, and saying, hey, are you getting enough peaceful time? Are you taking enough time out to contemplate, to reflect, to just get in touch with the inner you, to dream more, to look at your dreams. The 12th house is about really looking at your dreams and what are they saying to you? What are the messages? It's about learning to trust your intuition more. You might find yourself getting interested in metaphysics and this whole area of astrology and numerology, channeling tarot, all these things. You may find that you're really activated to really learn more about it and maybe share more about it. Study and learn and teach and write. So these are all exciting things that are coming up potentially for you, lovely Libras. So I wish you a wonderful April. Thank you very much for sharing, for liking, for subscribing and for commenting. I do read every one. Bye for now.